5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I met this girl on Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday. And on Thursday and Friday and Saturday, we chilled on Sunday. So I met this girl on a Monday. Tuesday, well, for drinks, right? And then Wednesday, bruv, I was all up in the panties, bruv. All up in it, bruv. 3 times she let me smash, bro. I said, thank you, ma'am. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
So offensive.
Someone's really upset right now.
On a Tuesday, bro.
Tuesday.
All up in it, bro.
It's not okay to do accents anymore. Sheesh.
No, you can do accents. No, that's fine.
No.
Yeah.
No? We're not allowed to. There's all accent.
The only accent that's still acceptable to make fun of or do is the African one.
Don't listen to Rick. Whatever
Do it,
you
Tim.
do.
Do it, Tim. Go for it. Don't you fuck it.
After a 2-year stint, No Chaser podcast gets canceled.
Look. Oh my goodness.
No.
I would never. There was that one skit we did I wrote this Black Panther skit where I accidentally drink Rick's dose of Black Panther juice and then it gives me the Black Panther powers. And I'm like, yo, I thought this was like juice or whatever. And then Rick gets pissed. He's like, you motherfucker, you drank my Black Panther juice. And then later on in the skit, and I was like, is this okay? But I'm making fun of like the Wakanda, accent. Like, so I'm in there and I'm like, and I'm in this like loud ass suit and I'm like, Rick, what are you talking about? And I'm doing the whole like the voice from Black Panther, and Rick was like, and what did I write? You're like, first of all, the juice doesn't make you talk like that. So what are you doing?
Stupid idiot.
Oh man. But yes, you're allowed to do whatever accents that the whites do. So
Is
like
that did you just make that the
Yeah.
rule?
Yeah, I think you did.
you can do British accents, you can do German accents, you can do
Irish.
accents.
I'm tired of being racist towards white people.
It's not racist.
I'm done with racism as a whole. I am done with racism.
I've never been a fan.
Right. It's not something I look forward to.
But because those countries have all types of different people, that's why. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess all the countries, a lot
You
of
know
countries.
when you say it out loud, you're going to listen back to this and go, oh, that does
you gonna
sound...
cut this?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You're not.
Wait, he's not now because we
Right.
said that.
Uh-huh.
He would have cut this.
Because there's Asians in England, there's black people, there's all types of people.
So the country. Like
So I'm not being racist. I'm being like I'm making fun of their accent.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because anybody of any color can sound that way. It's just where you live.
That's what I'm saying.
You better write that down and tell the rest of the people when they decide they don't like it.
Ain't nobody mad at a British accent, bro.
It is funny when you hear people with British accents do American accents.
That shit's awesome.
I love it. Like
It's
the
fucking
switch
awesome.
is
Yeah.
so much better.
Oh, you guys, can I have a glass of water, please?
They
So
do
much
it
better.
way better than we do them.
1,000%.
The average British person can do a better American accent.
Yeah, and they can tell the difference, and like because they're so used to these subtle differences in the different like English accents and just everything in the UK area. Like we just think, or a lot of people think everything is just like, oh, hello, can I have some tea and crumpets?
Yeah.
Right?
No wonder why they think we're all stupid, because that's the only thing.
now
most
that's
people-
offensive.
That
That
sounds
would offend.
offensive.
But in funny news, we had to make a girl in England say the word 3 and the word free for her to realize she says the same thing both times, and it was amazing. She was so shocked.
We're like, Jenny, do you realize when you say 3, like the number 3, it comes out as free? She's like, no, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Say 3. No, say free. Free. Say 3. Free. Oh my God.
Ah, man. Well,
Oh, so cute.
Well, speaking of a man who can do all types of accents and voices and songs and things.
Everything.
Everything.
What
Everything.
can't he do?
Everything. I mean, everything from making deals to to choking bitches.
Yeah, it was choke. Yeah.
Make some noise for today's guest. What an honor and a pleasure. Super talented. You've seen him everywhere. Make some noise for Wayne Brady. Yay! What's up? What's up, man? You can throw the headphones on if you want. You don't have to.
No, I want to be professional.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Wow,
like.
did you just call me unprofessional,
Well,
Brady?
wow.
Oh, you don't have headphones on. No, screw that. I don't want.
I was like, the way my hair's set up today, I didn't want the headphones either.
I just like the sound of my own voice. So.
Hello, sir. Hello, man, brother. It's so nice to be here because I watch y'all.
So we appreciate it.
Yeah, like so when it came up, I said, "Wow, I feel like I know you because I watch." And a podcast is different than a TV show in the sense of we feel like we know you guys because you say whatever is on your mind about the thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah, for the most part.
yeah. Just outside of being fired.
Yeah.
Like just this side of keeping your gig. Yeah.
I mean, that is kind of low key the scary part of the podcast sometimes, right? Because you're talking for a whole ass hour, and so and you're trying to be as authentic as you can, and sometimes something slips and you forget all about it because it's a whole ass hour.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
There's like Chia, my wife. A lot of times she doesn't want to do podcasts with me because she's like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna accidentally say. I'm not paying attention to what's offensive nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So,
And she's an offensive motherfucker.
And she looks like the sweet one.
oh yeah, no, she's an asshole. But I appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah, man. I wanted to do this for a while, so thank you.
Hey, I appreciate, Wayne Brady, let me tell you guys, such a supportive person. Like when I did my my video where I was like, I'm going to drop Timothy De La Ghetto and go with my real ass government name, texted me saying, hey man, I watched your video. I think it's a great decision. I support it. I was like, you didn't have to say all that, Wayne Brady, but I appreciate it. You know?
Oh man, I support talent. And I've always been a fan. And when I see people living in their authentic selves, especially in this day and age, and this business can be rough and life's too short. So when I see people doing real shit, then I just have to say that I'm a fan. People think that it's not cool to be a fan sometimes. Oh, it's corny to reach out and be a fan. I am a fan, and if I'm a fan, I'm gonna let you know.
Well, bro, that's so funny that you say that because I don't know if I've told the story on here, but I always tell it in my regular life because I'm so happy about this. The first time we met, I don't know if you remember, we were going through the airport in New York.
Yep.
And I saw you in my peripheral, right? And I was like, let me not be a groupie. Let me not be a fan. And I'm gonna just let him do his thing. It's early, you know what I'm saying? We're going through the security. I was like, I'm gonna let him chill. And then you actually approached me and you were like, yo, you're funny. I was like, Wayne Brady? Thank you.
And then he texted me, oh my goodness, Wayne Brady just said hi to me.
I know. I was
Why
like,
does your text sound like that, dude?
No, I texted him. I was like, yo, guess who's a groupie, dog?
He's all on my dick. Hot, thanks, Wayne. Oh, my shoulder hurts from him sitting on it.
I'm recording this to prove that it's you, not me.
God.
And then funny enough, like Universe shit, I because I just upgraded my seat that morning going back because whoever had booked my shit, was booked like a regular thing. And I was like, I'm gonna just upgrade to first class. And in my head, I was like, this fool's gonna be sitting next to me on the flight. I know it. And then you walked in, I was like, hey, what's up? This is crazy. The universe.
Sometimes it puts people together because they need to meet. And I became aware of you at first. I've got to say, my daughter, she's, for the past maybe 10 years, she keeps me up on the people that I need to be up on. So never, ever discount the young voice because that's where the money is. Yes. And my daughter, she came with me. And so she didn't want to be embarrassed sitting in here, but I owe it all to her because she was the first one that hit me to your YouTube video.
Oh, word.
And then as I saw, I'm like, oh, this guy is hilarious. And what I love is your progression, not just your progression, but then watching you rise and the show and then watching on Wild and Out, and especially the day and age that we live in right now, I feel that you were at the forefront of getting the Asian voice of like, I'm here, watch me do this. And so you were there at the beginning.
You right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like in my mind, you and cats like Randall Park, like guys I know that have been killing it for a long time.
Right.
And then all of a sudden people go, you know who's really funny? I just discovered it. Well, he's been doing this shit for 10 years.
That's crazy because this whole time when you came up to me at the airport, I thought it was from Wildin' Out. I didn't know it was from the YouTube stuff.
No, it's from the YouTube stuff.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't know if y'all know this, but I got a baby now.
I mean, oh my God, when?
The baby be crying and shitting.
Oh,
And not only that, it's hot.
ooh. Yeah, baby makes you hot, right?
So I need no, my baby's not hot. The temperature,
the baby
the
makes you
temperature is hot. So I try to get the best sleep that I can in any way possible because there's a lot of things happening. All right. So when you have a purple mattress, you can sleep cool and comfortable no matter what the world throws at you.
Like a baby.
Like a baby.
Like a baby.
My baby's beautiful. She's just not hot yet.
not what I was saying.
I know. I realized what I was saying.
Right, I was like,
how that was
what are
sounding.
you talking
Okay,
about?
and that's because only the purple mattress have the grid. It's a unique ventilated design that allows air to flow through to help you sleep cool even when it feels like 1,000 degrees out. The grid, I felt it, very squishy, but not too squishy. The grid is amazingly supportive for your back and legs while cushioning your shoulders, neck, and hips no matter how you sleep, okay? Unlike memory foam, which remembers everything, so it might squish a little too much, makes your neck hurt, the grid bounces back as you move and shift, so you never get that I'm stuck feeling that you do with memory foam, all right? Purple mattress is lit for me. I got a big ass head, so I be sinking in this shit sometimes. I sleep on my side, so if it stays like that, I wake up and my neck hurts, okay? The purple foam is perfect because, it adapts. You feel me?
It holds its shape.
Yes. So try your purple mattress risk-free with free shipping and returns. Financing is available too. And I got a special treat for you guys. Purple is comfort reinvented, okay? Right now you'll get 10% off any order of $200 or more. All you got to do is go to purple.com/NoChaserGang10 and use promo code NoChaserGang10. That's purple.com/NoChaserGang10. Promo code NoChaserGang10 for 10% off any order of $200 or more. One more time, purple.com/NoChaserGang10 with promo code NoChaserGang10. Terms apply. Okay, this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Say it with us. Blue Chew. Blue Chew is making waves and bringing more confidence to the bedroom by offering chewable tablets that can help men get stronger and longer lasting erections. Who don't love that, Nikki Blades?
We do.
Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost, all right? Blue Chew's tablets help men achieve harder, stronger erections to combat all forms of ED, erectile dysfunction. Blue Chew is an online prescription service, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy, and it ships right to your door in a discreet package. Now, look, we all been there, man. Sometimes you just soften up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We getting older now, so it might happen a little more often than usual, and we just getting lazy because we're old. Sometimes you bust and you want to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
But with Blue Chew, stronger, longer lasting erections. The ladies love that, right, Nikki Blades?
Oh, yes, we do.
And if you don't like swallowing pills, no problem here because Blue Chew's sildenafil and tadalafil tablets are also chewable. Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA and they prepare and ship direct, so it's cheaper than a pharmacy. So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And special treat for y'all. Here's a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code TIM at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code TIM to receive your first month free. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Well, shit, man. Of course, I'm a fan. Who's not a fan of Wayne Brady? I mean, you do everything.
Idiots. Idiots.
Like Who's Line? I mean, everybody loved Who's Line anyway growing up. That was like my routine. You know what I'm saying? Like every week I would sit and just watch Who's Line and be like, wow, this is how do they do that? This is crazy. I took improv class in college, and I was really good, but but it's so amazing to see you guys do that, and especially you coming up with songs and freestyles and all these different styles and stuff. Like, do you have I mean, we all know you can sing. Were you always just a musical dude?
Yes, music was always in my DNA. And what I did is, I wish I could take credit for it now and go, oh, this was the master plan. But really, the fact of the matter was, my folks are from the Virgin Islands, from St. Thomas and St. Croix. So shout out to any immigrants listening. When you are first generation here, you know, your parents are strict.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a certain way that you're raised. So my grandmother, who raised me, super strict. She didn't want me to go outside and play with the other kids. So I spent a lot of time in my own room, keeping my own company.
Mm-hmm.
So when you keep your own company, I read a lot of books, listened to a lot of music, and watched a lot of old TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
So those things, and hearing those voices and having to use my imagination, because when you broke and you can't play outside, you will be like, what do I do? Play with this for a little bit, and then I got to do something.
A lot of it.
You know, there's 23 hours gone. I have one more. So I learned to sing. I've always been musical since the day that I can remember, but I did it low key. Nobody in my neighborhood knew that I could do anything until I started acting in my junior year of high school.
Oh, damn.
So I spent a lot of time just being silent because nobody wants to be clowned.
Right.
Except I think I honed my freestyle skills on the bus. You know, going back and forth, and I just started singing at that age.
So wait, were you an only child? Do you have siblings?
I was raised partly with my sister Kim, and I have two half sisters.
Okay. Because I was just gonna say, I had like this. I mean, I always feel like the reason why I kind of have good comedic timing is because I was just in the house watching TV all day, not playing with nobody, and that's really what bonded me and Rick as friends too. Is like we love all the same old TV shows, you know. And so I remember, in the old apartment in Long Beach, I wasn't really allowed to go outside, so I was just at home. Except for what's different is I wasn't reading; I was just watching TV, drawing pictures and watching TV. You know, which is why I thought like, oh, is he an only child, or like, you know, why?
I was raised as an only child, so for the most part, I kept my own counsel. I had my sister; she was raised with me partially, and I can't even say that there isn't anything comedically that came out of that relationship, because we used to fight so much, except for I learned that I could do voices well because she had a Teddy Ruxpin back in the day. And I took out the tape. I figured out there was a tape that went with it. So I took out the tape and I taped over the little, back in the day and age of tapes, you would tape over the little squares at the top.
So it wouldn't play.
Right. So I recorded over it.
What?
And right, so you could take a cassette, and that's how there were these two squares at the top, and you could put tape and you could record your own stuff and then take it off.
What?
So I did I was like, Kimberly,
Oh my God.
I am Satan. Now, that was an ultimate threat. If you're a black family from the South, you know.
You're throwing it out, you're burning it, and then
Right.
you got to bless the house. You got to move.
Right. So Satan basically told her, listen to your brother.
Oh my God.
Do all of his chores. If you tell, I shall take you to hell.
Oh my God.
You will sit at my left hand, not my right. The right is for the people I like. The left, you stupid ass. Just terrified this poor, innocent girl. But the bad part is when you push someone to a certain point, she did it for like a week and a half, maybe two, until I couldn't scare her anymore. And she finally told on me. And then my grandmother, Win, come here, my son. And she beat the hell out of me. But it was worth it because I learned to do that voice.
That sounds, I was thinking in my head, like, she's just listening to this podcast thinking, that's where the voice, this whole time.
It's like, I'll pay for the therapy. I'm good for it.
So how'd you get into like improv? How does one like realize you're good at making up stuff?
You stumble into it because to me, there was no name for it. Like like what's exciting about now in hindsight, what's exciting about coming into improv when I did is I didn't realize there was a name for it, because when you're a kid, it's just playing, right? Like you just play and you make shit up. It's like, oh, I've got a fort, I've got a box, I'm a superhero. Right. You don't think, oh, this is an actual art. This is a, so I didn't realize that was a theatrical art until I was 18 or 19, and I was doing an industrial film in Orlando, and one of my co-stars in it, I was hitting on her. And she said, oh, you're so cute, child, but you're funny. And because we would be doing the scenes and we did them over and over again. And I was so undisciplined as an actor, because I just started, that I was giving new stuff each take. Because I thought, oh, I'll just say this line. And they're like, no. Say the shit that's on the paper. And then you can do something else later.
Right.
So she said, you're really funny. My husband and I are teaching an improv class.
And you heard husband, you were like, oh, get out of my face.
I don't need this nonsense.
Save this funny now. I was wasting it all on you.
I was flirting. That's not funny. I was flirting. And then there were a theater company called SAK Theater, SAK, and they were responsible for all of the outside shows at Disney. So they just opened up a theater, and I walked in, and literally from that day, when I walked into my first class, I fell in love with the art of it. And I wanted to know, how can I get better at this thing? Because I obviously had a natural knack for it. But how can I actually do the art? And not to sound all actory and artsy fartsy, there is an actual art to improvisation. Yeah. You can go up and, I make stuff up and I'll do, but the actual art of, I can yes and I can do a scene. Because like what we do on Whose Line and what you guys do on Wild and Out and everything, that's what the audience sees. It's the joke part, and some of that can be finessed. Yeah. But to be able to be on stage with somebody and do an improvisational scene, or to do an improvisational play, to live in a character, to do all these things, it's a different beast. So I fell in love, and because I was already a singer and wrote songs, the musical improv piece came really easy to me.
Word. Yeah, man. It's funny because I'm definitely glad I did theater and all that shit in high school, because when I feel like a lot of the dudes that came from YouTube that they tried out on Wild 'N Out, you know what I'm saying? I think they kind of learned not everybody can translate onto the actual stage.
Exactly. I'm funny.
Right.
You're funny and I'm not taking anything away. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube and Instagram and now TikTok. If you find your niche and you kill that, amazing. But just know that not everything you do in that snippet will translate, especially to a result-oriented art form like on-the-spot improv, where you don't have a chance. Like, this is the game, this is the situation, go. You mean have to be funny now? Yes. That's the shit you have to do right now.
And people don't realize, a lot of people don't know, Wayne Brady got bars.
Man.
You got bars.
I try.
I think somebody sent me this cipher. It was after Randall Park was on.
Oh, yeah.
And they sent me a cipher. It was like Wayne Brady, Randall Park, who else, man?
David Diggs. Ruff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo.
Rapping.
Wait.
Hip hop has always been a part of, like, I feel blessed that I grew up in what I think is like, the golden beginning of hip hop. Like, I remember being on the bus when my bus driver gave me a copy of a tape, because she would rock these tapes going to and from school, and I asked her for it, and she liked me, and I had to hide it from my mom because she said, I don't want to hear all that bam 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 shit. I don't want all that nonsense, all this bam bam bam. Why'd you walk yourself up, bam bam bam?
Am I allowed to do that accent?
You know what? I think
anytime somebody has to take a deep breath, that's that second to think.
No, but my daughter and I talk about this, and this is oh man, it's a nuanced conversation, right?
Totally. Yeah.
Because yes, I feel you could do that if you studied the accent, you actually knew somebody, and it was not punching down.
And it's not it's like not a caricature of this.
It's not and that's the thing that I feel that there are some stand-ups that can kiss my ass and some actors that can kiss my ass because they want to hide behind either I'm just joking when I'm on stage, or we should be able to play any character. In a perfect world, we could play any character, but sadly, we live in a world where hundreds and hundreds of years of systemic oppression and punching downward makes makes you doing a black accent or an Asian voice or the voice of a good test is when you're on stage with somebody. And I've been on stage with a couple cats doing live shows. When the audience will say something, I'll say, give me a profession. An architect, someone says that, gardener. And the guy goes, okay, gardener. Hello, Mr. Stop it.
Right.
Because in their mind, the immediate association is, oh, gardener, I'm going to play a Mexican character and I'm going to do it like this.
Yeah.
They may not realize that they're punching down. They may not even realize that it's wrong. But we're at the place now where we can't do that because we have to let the pendulum swing all this way because it's been over here for so long.
Right.
So long story made short, no.
And see, that's the difference between "Can I get some tea and crumpets?" and Tuesday, bruv. It's a very nuanced accent.
Racism and nationalism are two different things.
There we go. We were trying to figure out the word.
I like countryist.
Countryist.
I like countryist.
Yeah, don't be a
Countryist.
countryist.
Stars in The Countryist.
Damn, that's lit. Okay, I was gonna bring this up because a lot of y'all may not know this, but Wayne Brady flaked on my wedding.
Wow.
You guys.
Oh.
You know,
I had to take your place.
do you know? Well, you did a great job.
Thank you.
Do you know how much that still hurts me that I had to because I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it.
I know
it
you
was
did.
not a flake. I swear to you.
I know.
I swear to you, it was a flake.
I believed you. I believed you because
I was so, and as I had to reach out to, he's like, no, no, this is not a gig. This is not a party. This is his wedding.
Right. Okay, for background, let me tell y'all. After me and Wayne had met on the plane, and some time had passed, and we talked about, let's talk about whatever. I was like, hey man, this is super random, but I'm getting married in the summertime. How would you feel about officiating my wedding? And he was like, yo, I'd love to. I'm like, well, it's lit. And then what's funny is, now here's the main reason why it sucked that you couldn't do it. It's because my wedding planner had no faith. She was like, I don't know, man. These celebrities, I don't know, Tim. Like, you'd never know with these celebrities.
I wish you would have told me, because what I would have done is I would have even made a video so that we could have, what's her name?
Holly.
But like, hey, Holly. Hey, it's me, Wayne Brady. I just wanted to tell you, I had a work thing come up. I couldn't pass on it. And I have another family thing, but you can suck it.
I don't
Not
have
in the
faith
good
in
way.
that many.
Not in the
And not in the good way. You don't get to enjoy it at all. You have no pleasure out of it. Now, and then we got away.
Go to the wedding. Yeah, no, but it's all good. My boy David So stepped in. He killed it. It was great.
I got good news for you guys, though. He's really close to divorce. So there might be a second round.
Maybe I could be the divorce officiate.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, be the what is the person that
Because I used one in my divorce. Not a lawyer. It's
the moderator,
the mediator.
Mediator.
Oh, I could be the mediator.
That'd be so funny, and you can make up like songs and stuff.
And then we can make it fun, like set it to music. Boom. Hey, how you doing? Don't laugh. It's California, bitch, so you get half.
Yeah.
How you doing? See, then we can do it. It'd be lit.
I think
Oh no, he's getting a divorce now.
I'm gonna get a divorce just so we can do that.
He's like, hey, shit, don't sign the paper. Don't sign the paper.
And then
wanna
I'll
get a
marry you
late
guys
divorce?
again.
Ooh.
See?
Hey.
Well, let's not rush.
Let's take a little.
Whoa,
Let's not rush.
Let's
Let's not rush.
It's moving really fast.
Okay, well here's what you didn't know. This might make you feel better.
She ain't gonna kill me.
Look, man, summer is here, and we need our pubes to look good for the summer. Am I right?
Yeah.
Nikki Blades, you don't like a crazy wild bush in your face, right?
No, you better tame that thing.
You better tame that thing. That's why Manscaped is here to rescue you. They got the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0, which has Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, plus 2 free gifts, the Performance Boxer Briefs and the Shed Travel Bag. And all you got to do is go to manscaped.com with the code NOCHASER20 and you will get 20% off plus free shipping with the code NOCHASER20. Manscaped.com, you get that whole package, lawnmower, ball deodorant, ball toner, everything to have you looking good and smelling fresh for the summer, all right? Man, And you guys, I know you're hungry. I'm hungry. What do you want to eat tonight, huh? Maybe you want a home-cooked meal, but you don't feel like going to get groceries. Or maybe you want something exciting and new, but it would be great to stay in the house. You know, me and Chia love just staying in the house, not going nowhere, not touching nobody. And now we got this little bouncing baby at home, so it'd be great if we could just stay home all the time. All right, well, check it out. DoorDash got you, okay? Get what you want when you want to eat it right now and right to your door with DoorDash, okay? Along with the restaurants you love, you can now get groceries and other essential items delivered with DoorDash. Get drinks, snacks, and other household items in under an hour. It's lit! Craving some late night ice cream? Forgot that one key ingredient for dinner? Or maybe you just need to stock up for the week. With DoorDash, get everything in one app. With over 300,000 partners, you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Popeyes, Chipotle, and the Cheesecake Factory. Wow! Ordering is easy, and your items will be left safely outside your door when you choose contactless delivery drop-off. That's my go-to, too. I'm not trying to talk to nobody. I don't want to see your face. Ring the doorbell, leave the food, and get out. And guess what? For a limited time only, our listeners get 25% off and zero delivery fees with their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and use code NOCHASER, okay? That's 25% off up to $10 value and zero delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code NOCHASER, okay? Don't forget, y'all, that's code NOCHASER for 25% off your first order with DoorDash, all right? Subject to change, terms apply. Do it. You actually, you took the place of Nick Cannon because Nick Cannon flaked.
And he flaked.
Wow.
Well, no. So
Just let him know he was the backup.
no. Here's what happened.
Wow. Now I don't feel bad about it.
Right.
Well, no. It wasn't even like that though. It was. I said in passing to Nick. I was like, when we were shooting, I was like, hey man, you should officiate. And he was like, yeah, I'll do it. I was like, cool. But every time I tried to text his fool, like following up, he never replied. So I was like, oh man, fuck this shit. Let me just figure something else out. And then I was like, oh, Wayne Brady would be perfect.
Man, now I feel doubly bad. Because Holly was proven right twice.
Oh no.
No, but
I got
it's
a question. Do you and Nick Cannon and other people just go around saying, y'all know I'm ordained, right? How do you know to ask these people?
It was weird because I wasn't, but then I ended up getting ordained. So I actually can do weddings. I did 2 weddings on Let's Make a Deal, and I did another a choreographer's wedding. So I've done a couple weddings.
Oh, that's so funny because that choreographer, I was just Googling wedding videographers one day, and that dude's wedding popped up on YouTube, and I'm like, okay, Wayne.
I texted
him immediately.
All right.
Oh, so you can do this dude's wedding. Oh, so there's dancing so you can show up.
That's funny.
But it's actually super easy to get ordained. It's like you literally can do it in like an hour online.
You can do it quicker. Here's how fast we did it. The first time I actually got ordained, we had a couple in the audience at Let's Make a Deal. And this guy was there with his boyfriend, and we were joking around in the deal. And he said, if I win this money, then I'm going to get married. I went, you really shouldn't say stuff like that on TV, especially with your, he said, no, I'll do it. I said, okay. And then we went to commercial, and the producers went upstairs, went online, signed me up during a commercial break.
Damn.
When we came back from commercial, I was like, so let's play the game. Didn't even tell him anything. He was like, baby, I won. Oh my God, I got here. Great. I'm ordained.
Wow.
Hey, why don't you come down? And his fiance, his boyfriend, he goes, so you guys are gonna get married? Yeah.
Oh.
And married them right there on the show.
They probably thought you were joking about being ordained. They are pissed now.
Oh yeah, they're mad.
Yeah.
They're mad.
That's amazing.
Friggin' Wayne Brady, equal everything.
That's tight.
That's super tight and a little scary.
Yeah.
Right.
So just know that I follow through.
Sometimes.
Now.
Oh my God.
Nah, man, but I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. Your assistant was fucking up. That was your old one, I think, or something. I forget.
Yeah, a couple old ones ago.
Yeah. So it's okay. It happens.
So I apologize.
No,
but
it's okay.
if you do need me for the mediation, I'm just saying. Or if you need me to be, is your beautiful baby baptized?
Baptized.
Because
Sure.
I'm there.
We're not religious at all, but she can be.
I mean, we're not super religious, but I might give her a bat mitzvah just because I think they're fun. Okay. So if we can figure that out somehow,
I'll change faiths.
Yeah, me too. We all will be.
Like, how does that work?
Sideburns.
Pay us.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I know.
The curls are called.
We don't expect you to do it for free.
Yeah. We both. I was like,
Bravo.
oh shit. You know what I love too? I love that you. I mean, because like, you know, I've seen the old, like the OG Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah.
Right? And I love how they work now. You know, you work the song games into it, so you really get to do your thing.
Yeah.
And I saw, man, I was watching the other day where your boy that hosts with you,
Jonathan,
dog, this was so funny. The contestant was like, yeah, they were like, who's your favorite rapper, right? She was like, oh, I'm from the Bay, so, you know, I love E40. So he was doing an E40 voice, but you could tell that Jonathan had no idea.
Oh, no. He was just like, why does he keep making this moaning sound? What is
Jonathan
this?
had no clue, but that's why we work so well together. We've done improv for, God, I guess like going on 24 years together, and Jonathan is on Whose Line, you know, as a semi-regular and whatnot, but he is the perfect foil, because if someone says something like that, of course I know, and he's just, I'm the white guy, but I'm committed.
Right. So he was going off of whatever Wayne was doing, which was an E40 impression,
Yeah.
but his was just more like, just pausing in weird places, I guess, which is E40.
Kind of, yeah.
But it's funny because it's through his filter. So it's actually an improv game within an improv game.
Yeah.
Because he's doing something, he's like, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to do my best to mimic what you're doing and see how close it is from the source material.
Yo, I was dying.
E40 saw that episode and started following me on Instagram.
Wow, because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He was like, oh, wham, Wayne Brady choking bitches and following me on.
Yeah, it was like, oh, Wayne Brady got bars. And the white dude, ...
Let me ask you this. After that episode of the Chappelle Show dropped, where, you know, the famous choke a bitch,
Yes, sir.
Wayne Brady line, was everybody just saying that to you after that for like 10 years or what?
Of course. Until now.
Yeah.
Which
said it.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. And I feel like, you know, for you, you know, I'm saying, I think it went crazy because, of course, it was like, people didn't expect that from Wayne Brady, right?
Never heard you say choke before.
Yeah, ever. Not swallow, glottal stop, but never choke.
It's like, I pegged him as more of a slap a bitch, not a choke a bitch.
Yeah, choke.
Good grip.
We actually, there's like backstage footage, which y'all know how much work goes into comedy to make it look like, oh, it was just, you know, it just happened. There's a whole thing where we're backstage as we're doing the scene talking about, well, I don't know because I think originally it was slap a bitch, and this is like slap isn't funny enough and it sounds really violent, but if you choke, because choke is a funny word, you got the K, and that's, we went through a whole thing of slap, but my punch, no, this is like, no, I don't feel comfortable saying that because punch is too real life.
Yeah.
But choke is exaggerated. Let's just try choke.
Right.
And then it ended up being choke, and it is what it is.
Well, let me tell you, if you said punch, that would have been hilarious, especially if you really popped the P. But right now, you'd be canceled.
Yeah.
Punch him.
It would have came back up, and you would have got canceled.
Choke's good.
Yeah,
Choke
works. Choke's
hilarious,
perfect.
man. It was so perfect. And I just remember everybody. It was like, you know, you could hear the audience just go crazy.
But that sketch worked on two levels. It worked because of the unexpected nature, like you were saying, and it worked because it was a well-crafted, that whole episode, it built to a point where we earned the right at the very end when I'm driving off and shooting at Dave, because it just spiraled out of control.
Right.
So that was the beauty in that sketch. Now, what I also tell people is when someone says, well, we didn't expect it, you and whatnot, I'm like, that's what's funny about TV. You could do something. I'd already been on TV working in various things for 10 years before Whose Line. And then I had other shows and whatnot. It's venue specific. It's gig specific. Mm-hmm. So when would you have ever heard me say, hey, welcome back to my talk show, bitches.
Right.
Y'all, these nuts right after this commercial.
Right.
When you do, we love to put people in easy, digestible boxes, especially I feel as people of color on TV, whether you're black, whether you're Asian or Latin or whatever, it's easy. So in doing a network show, you're doing a network daytime show, you're doing these other things, it's easy for someone to say, well, this is what you are. Yeah. I was so green in the TV world, and I went where I was put because I'm like, you mean I go from broke to being on TV and people backing a money truck up to let me do certain things? Oh, hell yeah. And I'm being funny at it? Great. If I could go back in time, there were certain things that I would say, hey, look at this and maybe do this other opportunity because of the optics of it. And I don't regret anything. I would just maybe try certain things because I never said that I was squeaky clean. Right. I never said that I was this. I never said any of those things. Right. People formed that opinion. Right. So when cats were like, oh, Wayne, you do lots of stuff, but nigga, I love when you do this. It's like I was already doing stuff that I knew was funny. Maybe you didn't see it. Right. So that's an ongoing thing that I think that I've just fought my entire career. So it all depends on who sees what and when. So when someone goes, well, I never expected, because now on the flip side, someone on TikTok will, I just saw this thing that you did this movie or you do this TV show, you said these words, I can't possibly watch Let's Make a Deal. I'm like, okay, bye. Yeah. Because I've got a life outside of that. I'm co-starring in this series and starting in January called American Gigolo, the adaptation of the old Richard Gere movie. Okay, and I'm one of the co-stars, and it is like adult. It's the from the writer of Ray Donovan, and so it's a gritty show. And there are some people who I know are going to have something to say about that, but that's not my job. That'll be episode 3.
Everybody tuning in.
And if you watch Whose Lines It Anyway, y'all made all types of nasty jokes on there.
It's right. It's the fact that they're like, but it's family programming. I said, it is family programming. Mom can watch it, dad can watch it, grandpa can watch it, the kids watch it. But if you're here enough, you got the double entendre that went over somebody's head, and we're saying in a song about, and the punchline is, because it was a box that I opened. They're like, right. So don't get mad at me because you weren't in on the joke. Stupid. Right. You don't get mad at me.
Was there ever anything in your career that like was a great bag and you were like, I can't do this for whatever reason, or like, you're just like, this goes against whatever?
Gosh, I think there've been a couple things like that, but recently I would even say, and this isn't, talking out of school or damning anybody, it's just that it wasn't the thing for me at the time. Because especially now as an adult and being in the business for so long, I've got an arc that I want to achieve. So I know that certain things just aren't good for me. Like I think recently Fox had, I just had a show on Fox myself, which I hope that we come back, The Game of Talents. But Fox had another show that they talked to me about that my boy Craig did, called The Masked Dancer. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's really cool. But it's not for me. Right. Because I understand that in the world of variety, especially me trying to do more of the theatrical stuff that I love doing, necessarily doing this thing is not for me. So I will turn down that money because I feel that I've earned the right to be able to sit back and say, I'm not just going to chase the bag the entire time. Right. I did, you know what? I'll be completely honest. I did that for a while. I did that for a while. A lot of the variety stuff that I've done, because I know that, especially on the network piece, I'm good for the audience that they want to achieve at home. Right. They back up the money train. I was like, why? Sure. Yeah. Yes.
You went and did a job.
I went and did a job. I went and did a job because I knew that I could fulfill that role and do it my way and do that job. And that's part of what we do. It is show business. Right. But I also think that there's a place for us to pursue the things that we love and our passions. And that's that's the next stage of my life right now.
Yeah, it's about the balance, right?
It's about the balance.
Because I feel like, especially these kids, man, they throw around like, you sold out. They like to throw that shit around for the stupidest reasons, the smallest things. They don't even know what they're talking about.
They don't got bills, that's why.
Yeah, and for me, I feel like, look, like you said, it's show business, bro. Like, we're not here entertaining you because, it's definitely fulfilling in my heart and all that shit too, but I need to pay these bills, right? And it's like, I feel like at the end of the day, as long as I'm not compromising my morals,
exactly,
I will do whatever the fuck.
And there's like
we got to realize most of us in this industry are blessed to be able to do what we do because we've always wanted to. So if you've seen that bag, you're like, well, I can do that. Like you said, I'm like, I can do it. This is why I'm here. I get to get paid to do this job. Wow. But I can use this money to allow me to do what I want to do down the line.
Amen.
Just like going to school and studying internships is the same thing. Sometimes you got to do some jobs that you don't necessarily want to do, but you have to do in order to get where you want to be.
Exactly. If anything, my first job I was selling out. I didn't want to be at Hot Dog on a Stick. I didn't want to wear that damn
was working for the
uniform,
man.
little ass shorts.
Pumping the lemonade.
I needed
That's not what
money.
anybody wants to
Exactly.
do for a living.
Can I tell you guys
You know how many old men used to just sit there and watch me bounce on that lemonade? You think I like that?
But you made some tips though.
Yeah, you
Hey
did.
man, a little bit.
And when I tell you this, I seen it and it was adorable.
Oh,
Bruh,
the outfit.
it was terrible.
Find the
You want the
photo.
lime lemonade?
They dip in the corn
Y'all don't
dog.
want no cherry. Y'all
And it's so silly because like the kids that come at me with those comments, I would tell them like, bro, you must be new because let me tell you something. If you followed my shit from the beginning, I've been wanting to sell out.
Yeah.
My goal is to sell out, but like not in the way that like I see it as like the way these kids when my production value got better, or even when ads started popping up on my YouTube videos, they were like, damn, Tim, you sold out. I'm like, y'all want me recorded on a fuzzy ass camera phone?
like it makes no sense. And then for somebody to say that to you at this point, they're dumb.
Yeah.
Because no brand that you would really not want to have a part in would be able to afford to pay you to do shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And the game's changed, completely changed from when we were younger and when we were seeing people. The only people you saw getting brand deals were athletes.
Right.
Like, and then the shift happened when you were looking at the covers of the magazines. You're like, that person is not just an athlete or that's not just a model. You started seeing personalities and it opened up. So from that shift in companies paying other people opened up the door for us. And now these kids that complain, they can go on TikTok and make money for just talking to their friends. And they've have so many different avenues to just go on their phone and get money that we really didn't have.
And they still have shit to say.
Always.
Because that's the thing is about the anyone who says, there is the starving artist trope. And I get it. Because there are things that I did for free that I did for joy. And I still go, some of the best times that I've ever had on stage were when I wasn't making a lot of money.
Right.
Like I worked at Universal Studios in Florida and out here doing the Beetlejuice rock and roll show.
Dang.
I was dressed up as Wolfman and Dracula 5 times a day, breakdancing and sliding on my knees and swinging from ropes, singing rock and roll songs. And I had a blast.
Yeah.
And I used to do improv with my little group at this place called Acapellas out in the valley on Lancashire. It was a drag queen club until 9:00, and then it would turn over to us and we could do stand up and improv. 3 to 5 people in the audience.
Right.
Loving it. Greatest times. But why would you not then want to achieve something? You just don't do it to not move upwards. You want
Exactly.
everyone to win.
Totally.
You just look at most of the things that we've seen. It's like you got to be a doctor, a lawyer, go to school, be a teacher, and you see how it goes. You got to go to college, then you do your internship, then you get a job. If you're going and making people laugh, that's not a real job.
That's not a real job.
But we proved, you guys have definitely proved everybody wrong. Look at how far everyone's come. And now social media is paying people that don't really do much.
Yeah, now you gotta show your booty hole. You good to go.
I
Show
tell
your
Tim,
booty hole,
I
you're
tell
good
Tim,
to go.
I
That
tell
is for
Tim,
real.
every time that check comes in, that's one less month. I don't have to show my feet online.
Stop giving her checks.
What's the name of that website real quick?
I'll give it to you later.
I imagined when you were talking about your improv like crew that took over after the drag queen show, like the 3 to 5 people that were there are just like drunks left over from the drag queen show being like, put a dress on. Stop
Where's
playing
your
zip
wig?
zap zop.
May I get a suggestion? My suggestion is put on the dress.
That's what we're here for.
Like, okay, give us a city. Put a dress on, man.
I said city. Okay, put a dress on. Ville. You happy?
That's great.
But look where we are.
Look
now.
where we
Come
are.
on, man.
We out here, man. Look, I always look up to cats like you who, where you do your thing and like you said, right? You do it in a way where people look at you in a certain way. And you're like, bruh, like I got layers to my shit. I can do this and this and this and that. Cause of course I've been over time, I've been hit with the, he's corny, he's this and this and that. Simply because I don't have this I don't try to be all like hard and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what's the I know. That's what she said. But that's why I appreciate you, man. Where it's like you can do what you do, you do what you want to do, and it's like you don't feel the need to like fit into any type of what people expect.
Very few. And the thing is that we've been too conditioned by movies and TV over the decades, because in real life, very few people are hard. And the thing is, I grew up with cats who are hard in my neighbor. I grew up with those dudes. I know hard cats. I know cats that's just what that's life.
Yeah.
That's their thing. That's them.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Though whatever circumstances that they feel that they're locked into and they are that great. Very few people truly walk in these streets right now, all walk around. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's not the norm. So it's stupid for us to judge each other on that. You know what I mean?
The craziest part is those dudes, the ones that are actually hard, they don't have a problem with you being you.
Oh, right.
Like you live on the block, you're you. If anything, they'll be protection. If you start trying to go over there, nah. You go back to the whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's not for you.
Exactly. So everybody that's out here faking and wanting you to be that, it makes no sense.
Man, and plus it sucks for the dudes that feel like they have to be that when it's not that, because it's so much they're missing out on. Because I'll be looking like, bro, bubble baths be so relaxing.
Oh,
Fucking like fuzzy slippers. And
Showing your booty hole.
showing your booty hole for money. So much you closing off that you could be having fun with in your life.
Many things.
so many things. Just, you know what? I'm gonna start.
All right, working on the.
I thought you were about to take it out right now.
Hand me
You got
the
a picture of
phone.
it.
No, I'm setting up.
I was like,
No,
do you
I'm
want me
setting
to?
up my OnlyFans real
Okay,
quick.
I was gonna say, did you want me to take the photo for you? I got the angles.
Oh, just
Yeah.
if I could,
The booty hole.
Right, I got you. You got to get the other
Man,
side of the
Wayne Brady showing his booty hole. You make so much money.
$19.99 a
Wayne
subscription.
Brady's Cavern.
Oh my God.
You can make it an NFT or something.
Yeah.
There's somebody right now. Oh, Wayne Brady.
Oh no!
I hope we don't influence a bunch of people to start showing their booty holes, though.
You better
It's a
stop.
joke.
There's a lot of people already showing the booty holes. They're like, yes, finally, they're talking to me.
Fillable fungibles? Is that what it?
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh!
Wow, that's great. That's great.
Booty hole.
I'm an idea man, brother.
So what is something about you that people would be like shocked to know? Like some weird ass factoid or something.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, there's lots of shit that I don't talk about. I mean, but I've also talked about a lot. Something I don't know. You know what would be easier is ask a question. Ask like whatever is the most random, far-reaching question, and then maybe that'll be the thing.
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Oh, God.
No.
Oh.
Wait, really?
Can
I've
stay-
always thought that was the oddest thing, and then they call it the Hawaiian, but I don't know anybody
Thank you
from
guys
Hawaii
for
that
watching.
likes it.
Keep telling y'all.
We all like it.
No,
You don't?
You
I'm sorry. What did you're kidding, right?
You don't like
You don't like pineapple on pizza?
I am Hawaiian. We don't put
Wait a minute.
pineapples on our
No,
pizza.
no.
Aside-
I'm not talking about.
Wait, you're Hawaiian?
Yeah.
Yes?
really?
Wait.
Yeah.
I never knew.
Oh, yeah.
No. The only reason
I was like, I didn't know if this was a joke or
No. No, because my daughter's mom, we met in Hawaii. She's from Oahu, from a town called Kaneohe.
Oh, yeah, that's where my sisters live.
And so that's where I've lived part-time on and off forever.
Really? So
yeah.
I'm from Makakilo.
I know exactly where that Miley.
It's on the hill.
And my daughter's name is Miley. She's named after the Miley Lay, of course.
Okay, and then is that why she's wearing the bracelets,
Yeah,
the bangle and the
she is laced, yes.
Oh.
But yeah, no, we don't put pineapples on our pizza.
No, that's what I was
No,
saying.
but
Nobody
aside-
I know
No,
from there.
and the Hawaiian pizza is gross. Canadian bacon is weird.
that don't make
I'm
no
talking
sense.
But we talking
pepperoni
about-
and pineapple.
Do you like it?
No.
The taste of it?
No.
Interesting.
Wait. Do I like the taste of pineapple?
On pizza.
No.
Interesting.
It doesn't, but no, it's not interesting.
No,
it's
it's
interesting
not.
that it is horrible.
I thought it was.
Right.
Fist fight about it.
I thought it was interesting.
I'm gonna show you my booty hole.
I'm like, come on, give me the
Take
phone.
booty hole.
Give me the phone.
Loser shows the booty hole.
I know you've been trying to see Rick's ass for a while.
No, I've been trying to see Rick's dick.
God.
If I show my booty hole, you can see my dick.
Because he got it tucked up in there.
Why I got the visual? I'm trying to think of how is that gonna work.
man.
Like,
No,
what is?
I was saying
Things
it surprised me that you don't like pineapple on pizza because you're such a foodie, and I feel like a lot of foodies appreciate a salty and sweet combination of things.
But every foodie and every person has their line. For me, it's more.
That's
Shit.
the-
That's
There's
crazy.
a
That's
line.
a line.
That's a sword that you will fall on.
I do not put pineapple on my pizza.
That's great. So I understand it because to me, warm pineapple just doesn't make sense. I don't like the teriyaki burgers with the pineapple. I take the pineapple off. But the flavor combination when it's on pizza, I deal with it.
It's deeper. It's probably not just the flavor of it. It's because they call it a Hawaiian pizza, and as a Hawaiian, I'm like, that is not Hawaiian
So-
pizza.
oh,
I
you're-
guarantee you the
Canadian
person that
bacon.
came up with Hawaiian pizza is a white person
Oh.
that visited Hawaii.
Right.
Nothing against the white people that visit Hawaii, but I'm just saying that
the Wilos.
Howleys.
the
Howleys.
They're Howleys.
You said the
Oh,
Wilo.
Wilo is
What the
that's
Wilo?
that's
Ace Ventura.
no, Wilo is what damn, I forget which country, but some country calls
Oh, no, you're right. Well, is it China?
it's either China or Japan. I forget. And I hate to be that dude.
You know, I'm gonna look it up because I've heard it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it. Wait, Miley, my daughter's listening. What's something about me that they wouldn't know that I could say some weird?
So if y'all didn't hear what she said, which you didn't, she said you're like a super serious dude, and that messes people up sometimes because
Well, sometimes when people, and I'm sure that you get this too.
I do.
But what I think is the invasive piece of I'll just be sitting down or I'll be someplace. Hey man, hey, do something.
Uh-huh.
Tell me a joke. Da-da-da. And then, or why so serious? I'm just
relaxed.
sitting here. I'm
Yes.
just reading the hey man, what's going on? Oh. And they leave disappointed. And then because of the nature of, and I'm in therapy, because I've always been honest, I get angry easily. So I try not to get mad at people when they do. But then the part of me that has dealt with trauma, like, what the, it was like, they walk away like, oh, well, nice meeting you.
Right.
Then I feel the need to go, hey, wait. Why are you mad? I mean, look at you. You didn't do anything. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Totally.
And the next thing you know on BuzzFeed, the 20 celebrities who are mean to people. It's like, I was just sitting down eating Hawaiian pizza and you messed with me.
So I walked into Starbucks. Wayne Brady was there. He wasn't singing. He wasn't making jokes. He was drinking coffee. Weird. I think he's going through depression.
Dude, he didn't make up one thing the whole time. Didn't make up one scenario. Like, what the hell?
What I love is this. Is we'll be doing something and my daughter's been there. There will be a situation. Let's say like we're checking in at the hotel. It's like, all right, Mr. Brady. Let's see. Oh, your room isn't ready just now, and the room. Oh my gosh! I bet I'm gonna see this in your act later.
What?
Huh?
No, ma'am. I understand that check-in isn't until 3:00. I arrived at 1:40. Oh my God! You're gonna make fun of me? No, ma'am. I have no reason, no issue.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're not?
That's
Well,
And then you're like,
we've-
well, actually, now I might.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
weird.
Right.
What you're doing now is weird.
We have now crossed the line.
but I'm gonna hear this on a podcast interview later.
oh yeah, we use everything. We use everything daily.
Yeah, I definitely I've gotten to the point where it wasn't even like a stranger. It was a friend of a friend who sat down to eat with me and was like,
That's
oh,
worse.
Yeah, and was like, "Oh, you're calm." It's like, "Yeah."
What are you expecting?
So bro, I'm chilling. I'm not
Like, go.
Yeah, coach.
Pretty much.
So you gonna? Oh no, I've had a girl come up to me. This is in Australia. This bitch came up to me at a bar. This was after the show, and we were like, it was after party at the bar situation. I was getting a drink. She came up to me. We were chopping it up for maybe like 30 seconds. She was like, "Oh, you're not funny in real life."
Well, I wasn't flirting with you, so
Yeah,
Right?
I was like, yeah, you ugly bitch. I was not. I was like, dude, yeah, I'm literally just chilling. Like, what?
And
do
then you have to
expect?
explain yourself. So now you have to explain yourself.
So annoying.
But you know what? That's just one of the things that comes along with it.
And I said, good day.
oh, that's what
Nationalism.
you said? No, countryist.
Oh, interesting that you say that because cunt is a word they love in Australia.
We
Love
didn't
to
say
say cunt.
cunt, but
Cuntiest.
Cuntiest.
Cunt.
No, that's somebody
Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They love it more in England.
Really?
Oh yeah. That's like
the C word.
every other word there. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was more a Australian thing, but hey, you know, fun.
That's a word that makes me uncomfortable. I hear that, I'm like, oh, sounds weird
I've
coming out of
never
your
said
mouth.
that word in my life.
It's weird. It
Because
feels
it's
weird.
It feels weird.
It does, and unless you're in Australia.
Yeah.
even
Or if
then-
you're saying it in a sexual way.
No.
Give me
No.
some cunt. No,
Oh
no,
my
God.
All right, well, fine.
Does that,
No,
is that
Guess
what
I'm weird.
works
Well,
for you?
one of my
Let me put these bunny ears away. Then I guess that's Jeez.
one of my favorite Robin Williams interviews is he was on Inside the Actor Studio, right? And they always do that. What's your favorite curse word? What's your least favorite curse word? And the guy's like, "What's your least favorite curse word?" And he's like, "Cunt." He's like, "It's just so it sounds aggressive. It just doesn't feel right. It sounds dirty." And then the guy's like, "Well, what's your favorite curse word?" And he goes, "Pussy."
That one still feels weird too. Still feels weird.
See, someone watching this will be on that train and go, see, I knew he was corny. I don't like that word either.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Maybe it's my upbringing, but there were just some words I curse every day. In fact, I make myself not curse as much because my daughter makes fun of me for it. But that is a word I will not cross that divide because this feels weird to me.
You be saying snatch.
You know, I've never even. No, I've said
He's
that.
adding more words.
I've said
to
that
this
on
list.
stage, like in a rhyme. But even that, it's like for
Almost
such
all of the words.
See, man, for such a beautiful
Mm-hmm.
piece of biology, if it weren't for what you ladies carry around, the precious gift,
Yes.
there would be no us. So for such a beautiful thing, words like snatch, even the that snatch, it's nasty, and the C word is nasty.
Yeah.
It's like there really should be a word that, and I don't know if the word exists yet, that
think
like
so.
No,
makes it so.
Y'all don't like twat either. Damn.
With the presentation, he gave it to you.
The arm doesn't make it.
No, you're not going old school enough with it. I was gonna say
Nappy dugout?
cooter.
Cooter snatch.
Ooh,
Put the two together.
Oh.
No, they got to go old school. Like when I was a kid though, we used to say coochie a lot.
No, to this day.
Gucci's still on a more like raunchier side.
But it's like it's
not-
like
but-
fun and silly.
Yeah, it's lighter.
But it can be cute though because
Yeah.
you even say coochie 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 coo.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
like reticulant, which now that I
Now
Yeah, that's kinda
weird.
weird.
You made it
Thanks
weird.
a lot.
oh no,
weird.
I can't
No.
hear that.
Okay, speaking of
Oh.
well,
no.
No.
Terrible.
No, what
As my daughter,
I
as my
know.
18-year-old daughter.
I know.
It feels weird, huh?
But
Her
here-
date, it was like,
Speaking of Hawaii, what me and wifey do say sometimes because we love the movie. No, not Punani. But even though I love Punani, we say hoo ha. Because
hoo-ha,
in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Mila Kunis, she's like, "Oh, I can see your hoo ha," and that one doesn't sound as.
Hoo-ha is cool.
No, because it's a hoo-ha.
yeah.
I got you all in check. Yeah.
Yeah. Hoo-ha.
Just got aggressive again.
You break your neck. My genuine least favorite one though, and not a lot of people have said this through my life, slit.
Oh God.
I
No,
hate
that
horrible.
sounds racist.
Horrible.
No, that is okay. You know what? To bring race
That
into it,
sounds all
that is
types
one
of
of the.
messed up.
That
Don't
is
ever
something.
say
That's horrible.
that.
Only there's a very specific piece of the population that uses that word.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's
and they're creepy
always
as shit.
in penthouse fan fiction by some
Oh.
18-year-old white kid from Idaho.
Yeah.
It's a very specific thing. That is nasty. That's a
Very
bad
nasty.
one.
Very.
Think we'll stick with hoo ha.
Do
Hoo-ha,
guys like
box.
just hang out and name vaginas? Like, you guys just come up with different names? Because I sat with my girls before, and we're not just giving y'all names.
What do you call it?
Dick,
Oh,
penis,
Yeah.
member.
Thank you.
Member. See,
Member.
that's very
Member.
very high class. Hold on.
Yeah.
Member.
Thing,
yeah.
thing.
You went from dick to member. That was like 100 to 0
Well,
real quick.
Those are just some of the names. Thing, thing. Ting, ting.
Ting?
Member's interesting though.
Boto.
Boto.
You know,
Yeah.
boto.
You just named like 10 of them, and you
Yeah.
just said,
Yeah.
yeah, we
But-
come on them.
but
but we're
she
not-
doesn't
those
kick it
are
with her
all-
homies and talk about it.
Oh.
She
See,
just looks at the wall.
That's sexism because why are our words for the female anatomy so, they can be so aggressive.
Yeah.
But guys things are like, it's my ding ding, it's my ding dong, it's my
peck.
my dork, my pecker,
Yeah.
my schlong,
Johnson.
my Johnson, my bobo. Does anybody say bobo?
No,
You
No,
call it a
that's made that
bobo?
one up.
Clown. It's McClown.
I tell y'all.
cock is disgusting.
Oh, and that's the
don't
way.
like
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
I don't like that one either.
When girls say
You
that,
don't like that?
I didn't hear it.
Oh.
yeah, don't make us.
Oh no, that just feels like when you're watching something you're not supposed to be watching, and that's what girls think guys want to hear. Like, that's the talk dirty to me, and that's the word that.
No,
comes
but there
up.
are guys also that wield that thinking that girls want to hear, like, what's up, baby? You want this? And as soon as you, no, don't say the word that is, yeah.
Oh, and don't use it while it's happening too. That's a.
Here's a cute story. A girl I dated back in the day used to call my thing Henry because she said in Monsters Inc. Do you remember when one of the monsters, there's a sock on his back, a human sock, so they have to
Yes.
shave him and shower him and sanitize him? Well, okay, there's a part in Monsters
Yes.
Inc. where one of the monsters has a sock on his back and they have to shave him and shower him and sanitize him.
Contaminated.
Because he's contaminated. And she said after he was all shaved and clean,
Oh my God, I can't unsee
it
this.
reminded her of my thing. So she started calling me started calling it Henry. But years later, I was watching Monsters Inc. I was like, this motherfucker's name not even Henry.
That's hilarious.
It's like Larry or something.
That's hilarious. And then you watch further, and Henry was the smallest monster.
He was in the post-credit scene.
It was Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Oh God. Man, well, let me tell you, I did not expect this conversation to go there.
No, it's amazing.
I'm not
the
mad
places
at
that
it.
we go.
It's great. Oh, the places you'll go, Well, Wayne Brady.
Cockland and Snatchton and
Twatdale.
the places we'll go.
It's great. Wayne Brady, what can we? Any fun surprises we can expect from you in the near future?
I don't know. Fun surprises. I'm on right now. If you like stuff like this, I'm on this legal drama on CBS called The Good Fight. The 13th season of Let's Make a Deal starts. God bless America.
Crazy.
Then I'm back on Broadway in October with Freestyle Love Supreme, which is Lin-Manuel's improv hip hop group.
Word.
So we're starting our
That's
Broadway
crazy.
run again. All freestyle, all comedy, all rhymes.
You didn't audition for that.
Well, I'll get into that. Who did you play on Hamilton? Because I've seen you post from Hamilton. Who did you play?
I was Burr.
Oh, you were Burr. Wow, you probably killed that.
I did.
I'm so mad we didn't
I
get to
did.
see that.
I did. I killed it.
That was you did New York or LA?
I did it in the second cast in Chicago.
Damn.
And that cast was, I've got to say, the cast that I was in,
The best.
brilliant
Put
cast.
that version on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And, no, but come on now, the original cast.
Oh, of course.
Leslie and David and Lynn. That's
I watched it too many times.
Right.
yeah.
Ready
Yeah,
for the
so-
next version.
So you need to see our cast. But that was being able to. If you would have told me years ago that you could be on stage rhyming in a Broadway show
Yeah.
and like doing serious drama, but it's rhymed
Right.
and it's real.
Yeah.
I would have laughed at you, but there's nothing. And I've been lucky enough to be on a lot of stages. I've never been as nervous. In fact, you know what? Like what? Miley, it's been four years now. 4 years since I've done it. I still, at least once or twice a month, I have anxiety dreams about the show because you guys have seen it.
Yeah.
Once you start, and the way that Lynn wrote it, it's so densely packed.
Mm-hmm.
If you mess up, the train just goes and you're left
Right.
looking like an idiot. So I'd be backstage. And all these kids already knew the lyrics. So as soon as, and Burr starts it off, bump, ba-da-da-dum, how does a bastard orphan, son of a whore in the Scots. As soon as it starts, they're in the front row. And dropped in the middle of, I forgot this. Saying it with you.
Yeah.
I've never felt so much anxiety on
Right.
stage.
You can't fuck up at all.
You can't. And then I would do this weird thing where occasionally I'd be outside of my body as the show is going, did I say because at the beginning of each act, it'd be like 1783, 1640, all these dates.
Right.
So if you mess up the numbers, you're screwed. And I messed up my second day. You know, in the scene when Hamilton is in the pub and
With the guy.
the Sons of Liberty, they're introduced and they do like the rhymes, the posse rhyme where they're introducing each other.
Yeah.
And then Burr comes up, gentlemen, lower your voices. I was living too. I knew that I was right because I got up, I went and I got my drink off the thing and I looked at the tavern keeper. It's like, after 5, 6, 7. Gentlemen, boop, shit left me.
Oh.
So I said, gentlemen, lower your tone. We have chances to be in alone. When we are sitting here, all of us together, revolutionary, whatever the fuck I was saying.
You lying.
Just freestyle. This is the cast.
Oh my God.
And after I finished it, I was like, I walked away.
Are you serious?
Thank God what I said made more sense than what I just said. I actually said an approximation.
Yeah.
I finally got around to, y'all shut up. It just left.
Sheesh.
It was one of the most nerve-wracking shows ever, but it was one of the best things. I still love it. One day I want to go back and do Burr again, but until then, freestyle Love Supreme on Broadway, all freestyle hip-hop comedy.
That's dope.
And then in January I start American Gigolo, and so your boy's busy.
Here's a fun tidbit of information that I've told before. I was actually hit up by Hamilton Casting to audition for Jefferson / Lafayette, right?
Yeah.
And this was years ago, before everyone really knew about it. It was still popping on Broadway, but not as now, right? So they hit me up and it was just in my email. Hamilton Casting was like, yeah, we'd love for you to audition. And I was like, and in my head, I was like, I'm about to work on this new album. I know how much dedication a musical takes. I was like,
You're right.
I'm gonna have to pass, guys, right? But I had never even heard of it, right? At that point. So my agent, Arlita, shout out to Arlita CAA, she was like,
Wait,
hey.
you're at CAA too?
Yeah.
Then why are we working together on more shit?
I don't know, because they be fucking up. Arlita, what's good?
Come on.
Shout out to Arlene. Arlene, it's your fault.
Can we do something? So anyways, she was like, I was going to New York for something. And Arlita was like, oh, we should get you tickets to watch Hamilton. And I was like, oh, what's that? She was like, yeah, it's like the biggest show on Broadway right now. So, you can't get tickets for months. And I was like, so here's what's funny. They hit me up and I said, no, thank you. And she was like, Tim, that's the biggest musical on Broadway. I was like, oh, shit. So I emailed them back. I was like, hey, guys, I'm stupid. Can I still audition? They were like, yeah, of course. So they had me send in, a tape, singing and rapping and whatever. And they were like, great. We're going to send you some sheet music, send in a follow-up audition, singing the songs from the actual musical. And I was like, and I got the sheet music. I was like, I don't know how to read this shit. And I was like, I'm just going to download it and learn it. And I just never got around to it.
Oh, God.
But, but I feel like it wouldn't have worked out for me timing wise anyways.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Exactly.
You would have been, and Miley, who has seen me do it, and she has seen the Broadway show 8 billion times. I think he'd be a better better Hamilton. Yeah, like you actually should do Ham.
I mean, thanks. That would be cool. One day. I also really annoyed Lin-Manuel at an event one night. I feel on accident. I was like a year and a half ago. I was at this. I've never told this story. I was at this event in New York, in Washington Heights, and this was when when the Heights was supposed to come out like 2 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. And they were showing. It was a special event to show the new trailer for In the Heights, and I was there, and I was like, I was low-key, I was drinking a bit. It was open bar, and Lin-Manuel just got off. He just made a speech thanking everybody. He got off, and everybody was around him, like, and in my head, I'm like, these are all fans trying to take pictures, and they're all recording and shit, and they're asking him all these questions, and he's giving these long-ass answers, and I'm like, bruh, can these fans like calm down? And I didn't realize till after the fact, like, oh, this is a media event. They're like interviewing him. Yeah. But so they're interviewing him, and I'm like off to the side, like talking to this other girl who also wants a picture. And I'm like, yeah, if these people would stop asking him all these questions, jeez. And I'm like,
oh, you were that guy.
You're an idiot.
bro, super idiot. And then so at one point, he's talking to everybody, and I just saw him go, like, look at me. Like, he gave me this look like, bruh, can you chill? And I was like, hey, I got my picture. Yeah. But I didn't realize till the next morning, I'm like, oh yeah, he was like really annoyed of me.
Stupid.
I can't be associated with you.
Delete all of
my
shit.
But hey, man, if you watching, bro, I apologize.
Don't send it to him now.
Lynn is one of the most amazing artists walking the face of the earth, and one of the coolest people. So I'm sure that he has done.
He probably don't even remember. Yeah. Hopefully.
He's like, there's the guy. This is the one I've been telling everyone
This Asian motherfucker at night.
Wait, remember when I told you about the guy that did the thing and I turned around? It was him. Oh, shit, Lynn, I didn't know. You know what you have to do, Wayne, here. What? No. He's my friend, Lynn. Do you want to be in my fucking show, Wayne? He's like,
does Wayne Brady have to murder an Asian?
Oh, God.
No.
You cannot say that.
No, never.
That just went, woo.
Oh, yeah, true.
This is not the time.
You're right. Wayne Brady would never, first of all, let me say that.
First off.
Well, thanks, Wayne Brady, for coming to the No Chaser podcast.
I'm so glad we can end on that. Oh, man.
So good. It was so
So
good.
you're Hawaiian. All right.
And Chinese. You can kill part of me too.
You're Hapa. Look at that. Who knew?
Yeah.
Well, you and your family.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
And most of the people on here because
Right, and the folks that know.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Well, hey, man, thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. Thank you to your lovely daughter for putting you on to my videos.
Many years ago.
Thank you. And hey, man, always fun to chat with you.
And I'm looking forward to a day when we get on stage and we'll freestyle together and kill it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it will kill it.
What time is it? Oh, you got to go. All right, y'all.
Oh, wait, did you want to do something?
I was like, we can freestyle. Let's freestyle right now.
You know what? Miley said we have to go.
Yeah.
Let's do it 1 minute. No, Miley, give me 1 minute. Miley, give me 1 minute.
Mom's going to get mad.
We are so close.
Mom's
we
gonna
are
get
so
mad.
close to the restaurant. Let's go.
Okay. Rick, can you beatbox? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got Wayne on the show. It was only right. I'm sorry that I pissed you off at In the Heights, Lynn. I'm sorry. Please put me in the show. But it's okay. Me and Wayne, yo, we got to flow. So
we got to flow. No fact I can't deny. A simple fact I didn't know that you were from Hawaii. Who knew? You did. And you did, kid, because you understand all of the things that I did. I flip my lid. I pop the wig when I go. Man on the beatbox. I got the flow. I got to go. My daughter, she's mad as hell. Got to go because her mama, she not mad as hell. She's angry at me. If I don't make this, I have to stop her because she's really pissed off at me right now.
She left, actually.
She actually
God,
left.
yeah, she
I
left.
can't
She's
see.
not there.
Oh my God.
She's in the car. Dad,
She's
you have to
really
go.
mad at me.
Dad?
and it was nice to meet you, but at the end of the day, pineapple goes on pizza.
No way. Stop it.
Thank you for listening. Hey, shout out to Wayne Brady.
Aw,
Pulling up.
yay.
Thanks, man.
Thank you guys for watching. No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shuck.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye.